You just gotta believe in yourself. I want you to think of this. If you believe in yourself and the whole entire world doesn't believe in you, not even one single person, you have the chance to succeed. And now think about this. If every single person believes in you, but you don't believe in yourself, you have zero chance to succeed. That is the importance of self-belief. So believe me when I tell you, self-belief is among the most important of all. How you believe about yourself, your confidence, the way you think that you are is the way that you actually are. And if you can almost, use this belief to your advantage, delude yourself into thinking certain things about yourself, into thinking that you're confident, into thinking that you can make this work, even when the external evidence doesn't show that. And that is where you actually win. You see, the difference and the gap between losing and winning lies in delusion. It lies in belief. Precedented or unprecedented belief. Justified or unjustified belief. Belief is belief. If you believe something that is not true at all, you still believe it and your mind responds in that same way. And it gives you the tools to make that happen, to make it become a reality. And that is exactly why belief is just beyond anything. It's just so powerful and incredible. And that's the fun part. You can believe anything you want about yourself. You can choose to, create the life you want in your mind, and then you can create it into reality, and then you can allow it to transform. So no matter what you're doing, you gotta believe in yourself like nobody else, as if nobody cares and nobody is just supporting you. You support yourself. You're there for yourself. You believe in yourself. You know it's gonna work. You don't just think it's gonna work. You know it's gonna work because you believe that it will, and then it will. You've probably heard this term before, be delusional. And I think so too. I think you're gonna have to believe certain things that are just a little bit out of touch with reality, just a little bit too far or too outstretched. A dream that is just a bit more intense than the average mind can comprehend. And that is exactly where you find peace, you find abundance, you find happiness. Believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself. No matter what happens, if you have yourself, you have someone. And I'm going to talk about loneliness for just 2 minutes. I think loneliness is an inner journey. I think it has nothing to do with anyone else. I think it has zero to do with the fact that you haven't met the one. It has 100% to do with the fact that you haven't truly met yourself. You see, it's not about meeting the one person. The one person is yourself. It's about meeting yourself. It's about finding yourself. And when you truly appreciate yourself and, you truly found yourself, that is when loneliness doesn't even exist. If you're at home with yourself, how can you feel alone? How can you not be in your best state? Because you can't. The very act of loneliness is just rejecting your own self and your own presence and convincing yourself that in some way you need somebody else, you need people, to allow you to feel whole. But the truth is, I've experienced this myself. You don't. Because that void that is inside you that you're trying to fill up, it's always going to be there unless you fill it from within. If you don't go within, you go without. And all the internal problems you have, so you can't look for external solutions to your internal problems. And that brings me back to just believing in yourself. Any external problem that, something that you want, something that you desire, something you want to work towards, the reason you don't have it yet is because you haven't believed in yourself enough. Because you see, if you've given yourself enough conviction, what's going to happen is at every discomfort, at every failure, discouragement, you're always going to find an opportunity. You're always going to find a way to, okay, this didn't work, so I'm going to try something else that might work. If this other thing didn't work, I'm going to see and analyze the 2 things that I did that didn't work, and I'm going to see where I can go right. That is the mindset that's just going to push you step by step until you reach your goal. But if you don't want it bad enough, if you don't believe in yourself enough, what's going to happen as soon as you experience discouragement and failure and things just not going your way, instead of looking for a way, an opportunity, you're going to look for an excuse to quit. Because your entire foundation, which is your belief system, was so weak that at the slightest touch of wind, at the slightest discomfort, the entire thing collapsed. And then you couldn't take it anymore, and then you just find an excuse to quit. But a wise man knows that it's just an excuse. If you want it, you're going to have it. If you want it bad enough, you're going to reiterate, you're going to keep going, try different things, and just allow yourself to discover what works and the path that is going to lead you to the success that you want. Because if nobody believes in you, but you believe in yourself, you're the only person in this entire world who believes in yourself, then your chances of success are still there. In fact, they're even higher. But you see, the problem comes when every single person around you believes in you, but you don't believe in yourself. You lack self-conviction, belief. You lack the promise that you once gave yourself. And you see, that is exactly when you stand no chance. Because the pre-requirement to success, because the pre-requirement to anything is believing in yourself.